So let's go to Georgia. So now Joe Biden was down there campaigning. Very few people showed up to hear Joe. And look, it was the same thing. Donald Trump got big crowds in Georgia and everywhere else. Joe Biden doesn't get anybody. But then Joe Biden gets 80 million votes. And he did get, I do believe there was fraud, but I believe that Joe Biden won the popular vote. Hillary Clinton won it 4 years ago. I believe Biden won the popular vote just because I know California. Okay, I think it was 65-35 there, favor Biden. So he won the popular vote. I know it. But the rallies, when Trump shows up, you get thousands of people. And when Joe shows up, maybe a couple of people say, you give me free pizza? Do I get that when I go? But anyway, Joe addressed the senatorial race, which is vital for the country. We all know that. I don't have to go over it again. In Georgia, the vote is January 5th. Biden was there yesterday. Roll the tape.
Texas and others were trying to wipe out every single one of the almost 5 million votes you had cast here in Georgia in November. Your 2 Republican senators, they stood by. In fact, your 2 Republican senators fully embraced what Texas was telling the Supreme Court. They fully embraced nullifying nearly 5 million Georgia votes. You might want to remember that come January 5th. Now, I'll try to be generous here in the spirit of the season. Maybe your senators were just confused.
Okay. Standard, he wants the Democrats to be elected in Georgia so he can get some Democratic stuff through the Senate. And of course, Republicans don't. Now, we went over Warnock. He's running against Loeffler yesterday. Warnock is a radical leftist. Okay, radical leftists are allowed to, he got the nomination somehow. But if you think that he's moderate in any way, you're wrong. And the same thing goes with Ossoff. All right, he's the other the other Democrat running. Ossoff is a big let everybody into the country, open borders guy, a big amnesty for everybody who's here illegally guy. And again, this is what he said this week. Go.
When federal agents arrive at one of these farms, it should be to make sure people are being paid the minimum wage, working in humane conditions. We should have gratitude for those who keep us fed, who toil in the fields, and show humanity and compassion for those who are a part of our society but living in the shadows.
Okay, so again, Ossoff wants open borders. He said, if anybody comes to America saying they don't have freedom of religion, we should let them in immediately. Well, everybody will do that. Everybody will do it. All right, and he wants amnesty for everybody. I don't even think he'd stop convicted criminals. So you got Warnock, who is telling you that Louis Farrakhan's operation is good. You got Ossoff, who wants open borders and, us to give undocumented people everything. All right, Georgia, look, it's up to you. Okay? It's up to you. Perdue and Loeffler may not be the greatest candidates in the world, but they're not going to blow up the country. Warnock and Ossoff would. As simple as that. Hey, Bill O'Reilly here. As you all know, the dollar is at a 10-year low, and November could spell real trouble. That's why I recommend you consider physical gold and silver, and the only company I do business with in this area is American Hartford Gold. You can call them right now. Make sure you tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you a free gold coin on your first qualified order. Since I have been recommending American Hartford Gold, gold's up over 40%, silver over 60%. So please don't wait. Call them now. 877-444-GOLD Gold. 877-444-GOLD Gold, or text GOLD to 65532.